everybody, and welcome to a somber episode of One Salty Cult. My name is Aaron.
And I am Chris Patterson.
Or Country Chris.
The country man.
Dude, this week has been unfucking deniably long.
Yeah, it has, man.
It's like I just got off a vacation, and when they say you need a vacation from your vacation to get back to your regular routine and shit, it's just, it never ends. Like that, I was on sea for like 5 days straight. So my sea legs, while I was on the cruise, I was fucking sick the first 2 days because I didn't know that in my years of not riding roller coasters or doing any of theme parks or any of those kind of crazy events, I have developed motion sickness.
Just from the whole ride, now you're just walking around just feeling...
Well, the first 2 days I was on the cruise, I just felt like I was coming off of a drug. Like, that's how bad the shit was. Wow. I felt like I was coming off of some kind of withdrawal. My head was a zombie, kind of like how it is right now, but, you know, the show must go on, as they say.
Yes, it must. Yeah, we're currently on, like, you know, or I am on, like, you know, maybe like 40-some hours of work right now. It's been crazy over the shop currently.
Yeah, your shop is incredibly busy. You got a lot of high-end Orlando clientele. We don't need a name drop or anything like that.
No, we don't. But, you know, it gets super busy, even though small dogs, frou-frou dogs. We get big dogs, but still it's busy.
So my week basically consists of the days that I work are mainly weekdays, and I really don't have a complicated work schedule. I'm mandated a minimum of 32 hours a week. Anything after that is, you know, either picked up time or somebody called out sick or traded a day off. You know, that just kind of the usual standard kind of shit.
Yeah, mine's is a little bit sporadic. It depends on, you know, the flow of the day. If we get like a lot of dogs, I'm in there until maybe like 6 o'clock sometimes.
Yeah, what time do you guys start, though?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. So, I mean, a pretty proper 9, but we close at 5. But if we have a client, we have to go over that kind of time. We have the same thing. I start an hour later than you. I do 10 to 6.
Yeah.
And basically, there's always one goddamn customer who comes at like 5:45, just like in the restaurant industry, that last table comes in 15 minutes before it close, and they're like, "Are you guys still open?" And they ask you that dumb, profound question where you just want to smash their head into wherever vehicle they came from. So it's just a bloody fucking mess on the floor.
Gosh, I remember this one dude when I used to work at Colonial Lanes. He used to always come in, and he was like, "Hey, can I get like 2 chef salads every fucking Wednesday night?"
Who goes to a bowling alley and orders fucking chef salads?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I'm like, dude, I'm like 10 minutes till fucking closing.
What time is close at Colonial Lanes? At least your kitchen close was different than the actual operation.
It was like 12 o'clock.
So the normal bar time to cut off for food, you know, it's pretty accurate. All the bars in Orlando close about 2 o'clock unless there's some kind of special event.
Yeah.
Then our gracious mayor, who's up for re-election, extends the hours by 1 hour or something.
Woohoo.
When really, in all rationale, the bars, since we are such a high-end tourist town, I wouldn't say high. Actually, we set the pedigree of tourism in America. We have Disneyland, Legoland within an hour, and we have fucking all these other theme parks and all these old ancient shits that have been just turned to ruins, like China's Best or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah,
Fancy China. I always see my friends. You know, I didn't grow up in Florida. I didn't have.
I think
that.
It was China Star or whatever.
Yeah. Either way, we're listing some Chinese restaurant. So you know, look up one in your local area. They have
one of
MSG.
The thousands, man. One of the thousands. Like it's just nothing but Chinese.
It was Little China. I think that was the name. Little China.
Yeah, Little China. Yeah.
I never got to go there, but I heard how ridiculous it just was as an experience, that it was owned by the Chinese government trying to improve relations with the United States during when their communist government was trying to improve the relations of tourism. So, like, not all of China's bad. Come and visit China after you visit this theme park and shit.
Yeah.
And it was just a ridiculous thing. It was a fancy way of implementing, we're not all bad over here.
Okay, yeah. Well, their economy still sucks, and a lot of the places still suck over there in China, except for the cities.
Don't even get me started.
Oh gosh,
China is just a weird fucking place.
it is. If you're not living in the city, you're not even cared for.
Speaking of that, and staying on the concept of the cruise, all right? So we'll start there. This is a back and forth tonight. There's not any you're my buffer tonight. This is the way the show actually is going to be. So what's weird to me is we had when you sign up for these cruises, you obviously know that everyone who works on a cruise, not everyone, but a majority of the people are they don't have to worry about immigration as much as like trying to get a job on land in America. You know what I mean? Like, because they are not technically residents of here. They're residents of their home country, and they're almost on an H-1B visa. But it's kind of redundant because they spend half of their time in the water, and they're not even on soil technically. They get off at the ports, but they don't ever get off when they're docked. You know, anyways. I digress back into what I want to talk about.
That's a quick way for someone to just run off and be like, I'm an American.
Yeah, exactly. Like anybody wants to anymore, but yeah, unless you're coming up from the south for South America, coming up through Mexico into ours, then it's understandable. It's a constant shitstorm down there as well. And if we have any listeners down there, you have definitely my sympathies. If you do come to America and you need a good buddy and a tour guide, come on up and just hit up the podcast. We'll do some interviews and shit. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh heck yeah, we'll definitely want to know your strife and talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a pretty cool idea. We got the Casadega episode coming up sometime in the next while. Me and Chris will sit down and schedule the whole event. It's going to be just some silly ass shit.
It's gonna be something.
It's gonna be like Ghost Hunters, only with two really high people trying to make sense of spirituality and mediums and all that good shit.
I get to talk to a bunch of hippie girls.
Like, I want to do the readings recorded when we go. We're going to be expected to pay money for this shit. So I'm trying to save for the actual podcast budget for this shit. So we have to afford the hotel room first off,
all right,
because we need to do anyway. So much exciting shit that we're gonna do.
We don't need to go to the budget with the people. They don't even know that.
Not even the budget, just the cool shit and silly shit we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, man. When it comes up, they'll know it. No.
Yeah, we'll start beefing it up. Hell, maybe we might even let some other people join us in getting hotel rooms and seeing the whole podcast experience and what it's like to be as cool as we sound on the microphones right now.
Yeah, but they still better bring their own weed, though.
I don't give a damn. I went in a comedy club. I took out a vape pen that had... that vape pen still lasted me for like a good 10, 15 days after that night. Yeah.
Jeez.
So... Well, I'm in the comedy club, and basically I was like, the millennials only have done one good thing, and that was cleans up weed, you know what I mean? Because it's now a vape liquid, and I digress. It was pretty funny, but no one else laughed. But everybody was, hey, can I hit that? I was like, sure. So I just passed it around the room like it was Jesus' communion, you know what I mean? Like, thou unto you, you are now high, now see the seas.
Now go and laugh.
Exactly. I was trying to improve my ratio of laughs during the set. I think that was really the goal.
That was your angle.
That was my angle. That was my con.
You were trying to make everyone, a little bit more easier to, laugh at stupid shit.
And stupid shit is so natural for me. Usually on this show, I'm bellowing out some kind of long-winded rant.
Most of the time, it turns into, and I'm just like, yeah.
Stay with me, son. I'm gonna have to get you a CPR unit or. Exactly.
I don't even know that was a sound. Please, yeah, whoever's out there, just kick me verbally.
Metaphorically. There you go. Yeah. I thought you were the smart one on the show.
I don't know. I'm a little high right now. I'm a little
dazed and confused, and I am as well. Not because of pot, just because I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Back to the boat. That. You ready to go back to the boat?
I'm on a boat.
I called you and I said I'm on a boat. Yes, I did that during the cruise just to say it.
Yes, you did. I'm on a boat.
Fucking hysterical. I'm on a boat, and there were people around me when I was singing that.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. I'm on a boat. And there's like kids and families around me while I'm saying I'm on a boat, motherfucker, talking to you in Cozumel, Mexico, right off the port. Anyways, so what?
I'm so happy you made me an accessory to that.
Oh, yeah, I don't even give no shits. Those people are probably like, why is he swearing so loud into the microphone in the house? What? I'm on a boat.
Like, what does he mean? Sharon.
So we were talking about the people who work for cruises.
Those
All right.
people.
Most of them come from all over the world.
Water transients.
That's the name of the episode.
There
Water transients.
There we go.
So that's pretty damn funny. So the people who work for this boat, excuse me.
The water
so stupid.
transients.
Dude, I'm totally keeping that in. I'm talking about a huge goddamn cruise ship, and I'm making it sound like a Guatemalan pedal boat. You know, so we got back to the bit. I don't know why an Irishman is hanging out with a bunch of Guatemalans, but probably has something to do with cocaine and the
A lot of beer, too, if it's an Irishman.
There's just no good reason why that situation.
No. There's a trade-off there, the cocaine for the beer, each one gets a win out of it.
Are we training Pacifica for cocaine? Is that what's going on here?
Yes, we are.
Oh, Jesus.
We're
That's
blue ribbon for, good old non-cut cocaine.
what, unmarked cocaine?
Yes.
I mean, uncut cocaine, like pure raw rock?
Yeah, pure raw, kill me in one snort rock.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just bullshitting.
I know, I can
I'm
tell.
just spitballing.
All right. So the people on the boat come from all over the world, and I found this to be the essence of white privilege. Because there were so many white upper-class people in this fucking boat. In this cruise. I gotta change over to cruise. I can't keep calling it a boat, because I keep thinking about the Guatemalans and the cocaine and the beer right now. I lost Chris. He's not following.
Paying attention to you.
Okay, so all these people come from all over the world. I'm guessing that this whole cruise thing it's a lifestyle. It's not even like, it is a job, don't get me wrong. They fucking work extremely long hours, but they all come from all over the world, including China. So, for instance, my servers for this thing, this cruise ride, were providing some kind of, I guess, like a really nice country club style dinner.
Yeah.
All right. So they would come. They would have like a pre-planned menu for you each evening. Now this is unlike the rest of your meals, which are a buffet style meal. Like if you would go to like Golden Corral or some shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I just started thinking about a buffet place that I hadn't heard of in a while, but I can't remember the name. Fuck it. Golden Corral is a perfect example, or Cece's. They would just, don't try thinking of the name. I know that's what you're doing right now. Just fuck it, move on.
All right.
It was called like Ground Round or something like that.
Ground
Round, I don't know. Fuck it. Moving on. Maybe it was only where I grew up. So all these people come from all over the world, and most of them come like from poor sea villages in like mainland China and India, and are